Hello and welcome to the Anime Madness podcast. I am your host HenDiddy, and tonight we are doing our live reaction of the My Hero Academia chapter 396. I'm joined today by Skeletony Bones.
Hello.
And we do apologize for Monday not doing the One Piece live react. The severe weather was kind of a issue.
Yeah.
But we will be discussing the chapter next Monday due to a break week by Shonen Jump entirely.
I'm not 100% sure on that because I got stuff to do earlier in the day. I don't know how long it's going to take. I'll let you know.
Oh yeah, it's later at night, which is a better thing. Well, technically evening with the way the solstice is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just doing the tweet because ever since Elon Musk switched it to X, Streamlabs won't connect.
Lovely. That's what happens when you let a child in the body of a man take control of a company.
And we'll get right into this chapter. Last chapter, we had the end of the Toga and end of Toga versus Uraraka fight.
Yes.
Which
was
chapter.
Really good.
Really
Man,
good.
That was
it did not
great
end the way I expected it to end.
No, it did not.
And freaking TikTok spoiled one panel from this week's chapter. That's how I know it's All Might and All for One are the two big stars of this chapter.
Well, I mean, the first page also shows that.
Well, let's dive right into it. Clicking on the chapter now.
Like, it's really good.
Yeah, and the first page, the first panel, we get an inner monologue start of All Might. That bottom panel is what I got spoiled.
That bottom one?
Yeah. And it seems like Night Eye saw this particular moment is what All Might's guessing.
Mm-hmm. You know what? That's a good thing, though, that it was a panel on the first page, because that means you have literally no information about the chapter other than that these two are prominent figures.
Yeah. That's a good thing. It was that panel of All Might in front of the car with... I was able to determine just from looking at that panel that was more than likely All for One, because we knew All Might was going to heat off All for One.
Yeah.
From previous chapters. So we get the flashback of Night Eye telling him he's going to go to his death, basically. And then we have All for One showing up. And he's basically accepting death.
Yeah, with then this is it being bolded.
Yeah.
Just like, yep, that's... Ooh. Ooh.
Just based off the look of that briefcase, I have a feeling this is going to be like an Iron Man 2 type shit.
It could be, but the next page is going to be great.
Alright, go to... Oh my, close-up.
20 minutes before the Toga Twice army faded away.
He has this iconic eye up here.
I literally called it!
The briefcase starts going up and going onto him like a fucking Iron Man suit, dude.
Oh my god.
No way is the face gonna resemble Deku's outfit.
Gotta show my mug, right? Oh my god, please. Oh, that looks so cool.
Oh, armored All Might, bro. It's literally Iron Man. It's like a mixture of Iron Man and Batman because the mouth is still there.
Mm-hmm.
Does that thing have a cape too?
It looks like it's a slight, like, mechanical cape, yeah.
Wow. Okay, so instead of Jarvis, it's Hercules. Fitting.
Are you recording? This is great.
Oh boy. This is a short chapter too.
Yeah, 18 pages.
Your Discord audio of me is also up. I hear myself.
God, why does it do this? I don't get it.
Does it like reset every time you open Discord?
No, it doesn't, because the settings are the exact same every single time. I think it's only when I'm speaking and you speak that it comes through.
No, even when you're quiet, I can hear it because like right now I
No.
can hear it.
So dumb.
Wow.
Turn it down and some more, I guess.
All right, now we get a cut over to the police department where All Might's friend is there. Whole power source car's a support item.
Hey, look, it's La Brava.
La Brava back. Did someone say All Might versus All for One? Live stream.
Why you will? Not everything has to go on the internet.
Yeah, but this is a huge moment. This is definitely something to stream.
Absolutely, yes.
If La Brava was ever right about any time to live stream something, this is it.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad La Brava is still around.
Yeah, Gentle Criminal too, even though we haven't seen him in a little bit.
I hope he comes back. I really liked La Brava and Gentle Criminal.
I feel like for that season, they were heavily overshadowed.
Oh, well, that's because they were the tail end of the season, like, that had Deku versus Overhaul.
Yeah.
Like, you're not gonna outdo Deku versus Overhaul.
No, that fight was insane.
That was awesome.
And we get another flashback of when All Might left the police station, telling Tsukakachi that he's going to provide support. And Tsukachi's thinking, so you've chosen how you'll greet death.
All the tools and gadgets in the world won't matter. A quirkless man can never hope to take on All for One. Oh no.
Oh no, and Tsukachi's telling La Brava to stop this because all it's going to do is stream a brutal death of the retired #1 hero. Just stalling for a few minutes, basically. And that face of All for One. Oh my god. And Taco just texted me. He can't find his wallet.
What does that matter?
I don't know. I guess they were at a store or something. All Might, the #1 roadblock in my life. A toy worth mangling more than any other. Delaying my advance. A transparent ploy. You know exactly how this will play out.
Yeah, he does know.
Oh boy.
Oh, look at that goofy smile.
He kind of looks like Reed Destro drawn with that suit.
Mm-hmm.
All for One looks despicable, though.
Oh, yeah. He looks like he's actually just angry.
Well, he was able to deflect the lightning. So now the battle begins. We have All Might charging in. And All for One charging in with what looks like to be like a lightning-based attack.
Yeah.
He fires
some
off.
Some sort of energy. Oh, look! Wait, hold on! I just realized it split buildings.
Oh shit! I see that now too. Nice catch. Like one
big, yeah. Holy cow!
Okay, so that pretty much got rid of all those floating shields of All Mights.
Looks like it, yeah.
The police are in shock because they're like, he took that and lived? So the shields were depleted by 66%. There will be no second time. So it used up over half of the durability. And All Might has no ploys about that.
Can't do that again. Works for me. He's just being classic All Might.
Yep, and All for One's realizing that, and he says that only ever worked because you held One for All.
And then
He shoots
Black
out.
Whip, Charge Bolt.
That's like metal wire, like they would use to.
Yep.
And
That
he's
one,
calling it
man.
Black Whip, and using electricity. Oh, it's meddling with All for One's regeneration.
Good. The next attack is great. I already love what it's gonna be.
He's saying the names of his students. I just realized.
Mm-hmm.
Because Charge Bolt is Denki's hero name. Then you have Cellophane, which is the tape arm dude.
Yep. Which kind of looks like that's what he's basing his Black Whip like off of.
Yeah. And then you have Sugar Man.
Yep.
As he's calling All for One out on all of his ticks during battle.
Yep.
And saying, but that approach is meant for fighting those with twerks. And La Brava's like, are you sure you were right about how this was going to go? And he's in complete shock. What's shocking me right now is how smart All Might is playing this.
Mm-hmm.
And he built it. He designed it all and came up with all the specs. Holy crap, All Might's having a big brain moment. Oh, no way. She's the one that built it?
Oh man, this is good.
So that 5 years that he was abroad after his last fight with All for One, before the story is when he met her. He already knew her father from his heroing days in the U.S.
Yep.
So she just got brought into the main canon of the story, because she was canon based off the first movie.
Mm-hmm.
Because all the movies of MHA are canon.
Yeah.
But now she's in the main canon. I can't remember her name for the life of me, though.
Nope.
And he's using a Deku move, shoot style.
Oh, it's so good. Not once in my entire life have I gone into battle expecting to lose. Ooh. So we start the fight.
To be continued. Break week next week.
That's good. That is very good. We start the All Might versus All for One fight.
Also, about the movies, I don't know where movie 3 takes place, because I saw a clip of it, and apparently Deku is in the papers as a villain and in the news as a villain. So I don't know when that takes place.
When would that happen? Yeah, what the heck?
Unless that's right before the Vigilante arc. Like right after he leaves, before he gets all beaten and battered.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only time I think it would make sense. I'd have to watch it to figure out.
Absolutely, yeah.
But yeah, we have All Might preaching that he's never gone in the battle expecting to lose, even though he was thinking about what Night Eye said as this fight was starting.
Well, yeah, but he also he's thinking that like if it's prediction still holds true, then this is the fight. So that's even still if the prediction is he's going to die a gruesome death. So he's thinking like, okay, if it's true, this is it. But I still believe that I won't lose this fight.
I think he only has that thought of if it's true because of his foresight on Deku during the overhaul fight.
Yep.
Deku proved that foresight wrong, and that made All Might realize fate can change. I have a feeling that's what got him thinking that.
Absolutely. Also, he's so much like Batman, I'd say more so than Iron Man, because, yeah, he has the briefcase running to his suit, but the car is part of the support system for it. And the car is really not a normal car. So that's like, we got Batmobile and specialized bat suit for fighting all for one.
Now he thinks he left it in my car from Friday when we went and saw the movie.
No, jeez.
But yeah, freaking break week next week. All of Shonen Jump's on a break week next week. I don't know why. Probably something going on in Japan. Wow. I was not expecting that out of this chapter.
No.
And there's really not much we can really discuss on because it's like the fight's just beginning.
Yeah, there's literally nothing we can talk about.
But anyway, I guess we'll do our closing statements and wrap up.
Yeah.
Short one today.
But then again, it was a short chapter
yeah, because it's literally the fight's just starting. Like, I guess we could say, how do you think this fight's going to go? Do you think All Might's going to win? I don't think All Might's going to win.
No. If All Might wins, it's literally that's going to make the final confrontation between Deku and Shigaraki all the more meaningless.
And the fact that I feel like the entire fan base would be in outrage, and you don't want to fuck with the My Hero fan base.
No, they're the most, like, I'd say not the most, but one of the most toxic fan community.
They are the most. They're the only fan base to make the creator leave social media.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Death threats from them
because he stated Deku is straight.
Yeah. I think it's even more of the Western fan base, I'm not gonna lie.
It was. The majority of those tweets came from Western accounts.
Which is stupid because we shouldn't interfere with the... No fan base should interfere with the author's decisions. It is the stupidest thing ever.
It is. I 100% agree. Like, the author... That's why Oda... When Oda first released Gear 5th, he was like, I don't care how the fan base reacts. They're gonna probably dislike it and think it's stupid. But I wanted to do it.
Exactly.
It's my story. Yes, I try to make my story enjoyable for my readers, because if not, I wouldn't have a job.
Exactly.
But it is my story. And that is the exact mentality I want all mangaka to have. Taikuba was late to that mentality. Kishimoto, I feel like, had that mentality but completely ignored it.
Probably, yeah.
Because if he didn't completely ignore it, Neji wouldn't have been alive. Neji would have died earlier in the story.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
Also, Boruto might not have happened.
I think Boruto happened
or at least in the same vein.
I think it's because how Studio Period was finishing the anime.
Yeah.
They weren't having Naruto show up as Hokage in the anime, and then they were like, oh, we could do a sequel series, Kishimoto. How do you feel about that? And like Shueisha was asking him about a sequel series, and he's like, fine.
Well, it's in the same way Boruto is happening. It might not be that way.
Yeah, but there's plenty of mangaka who have that mentality. Like, it's my story. Like, Mura.
Miura definitely had that.
Miura was like, it's my story. Araki for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Rocky definitely has that mentality
I
because
mean-
he forgets everything.
And he's like, oh, well, when you have a story go on for so long,
Oh, absolutely, yes.
like Oda has even clearly stated in interviews, I have to check the own wiki for people's moves sometimes. Like, say I don't cover a character for a while, like at the start of Egghead, he had to go to the wiki for Churibani.
Yep. Oh wow, she wasn't in the story for that long. Holy cow.
She showed up at Sabaody Archipelago,
Mm-hmm.
had like a 3-chapter cover story, and then
Okay.
didn't show up again until Egghead.
Oh my god. What, Oda, what's the point of making this character if you aren't going to use them? Come on.
Erouge is even worse.
Oh no.
Erouge was worse. The only supernovas that actually showed up in a relatively short amount of time after Sabaody Archipelago when they were introduced was
Kid
Law. Not even
Yeah.
Kid. Kid was later
Well,
on.
At least he showed up earlier
Kid?
than the rest of them, though.
Kid, Apu, Hawkins, X-Drake were pretty much all Wano
Yeah.
for them coming back. Which is only one arc before Egghead.
Well, yeah, you're right.
Erouge hasn't showed back up
yeah.
yet. Dofi was literally like the main part of the beginning of the new world.
Mm-hmm.
Buggy's always going to show up. And
Well, yeah, but he's also Buggy.
I mean, you
like,
figure-
how can you not have Buggy show up?
we haven't seen Mihawk in the anime since Marineford.
Oh my god.
I mean, he'll show up post Wano, but we haven't seen him since Marineford.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be a cold day in hell when Mihawk shows back up.
Yeah. But anyway, that's the stream tonight. Short chapter, not much to discuss, other than the fact that if anyone thinks All Might is going to win this, they are crazy.
They are, absolutely.
All Might's going to give it his all. He's going to...
No, I feel like in the fight it's gonna be All Might. Okay, he's winning. Oh no, big mistake happened. Boom.
Or-
All for One just slams him. That's it.
The suit runs out of power.
He could have done a support. So there's gonna be some fatal mistake that happens to All Might that's gonna cause the
But
fight to just completely
it's going to
180.
stall enough for Izuku to get his bearings and get ahead on Shigaraki before All Might shows up.
Mm-hmm.
Or not All Might, All for One.
Yeah,
But this is going to be All Might's death.
100%.
And I have a feeling what's going to happen is, like, All Might's going to die. Izuku's going to have this, like... It's, like, an instantaneous for everybody else around him, but it's, like, several minutes for him.
Mm-hmm.
Where he's inside of his precipice world with all the other vestiges of One for All. And then instead of All Might being that yellow silhouette, it's going to be All Might actually there.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's now passed away. And that's how Izuku's going to realize that All Might's dead. That's how I feel it's going to go.
It's gonna be some sort of like
be wrong.
feeling.
I could be wrong,
think
but the
it's
last
that
couple
way, though.
chapters of My Hero, I've been spot on. Granted, with the help of a couple leaks, but I didn't know what the hell that briefcase did. It just looked like Iron Man's briefcase from Iron Man 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's what made me think that. But that's the stream for tonight. Join us on Saturday where we're doing Summer Seasonal Part 2. I believe Taco is going to be joining for that one. And Sunday, we will have Kush's Top 16. He just sent me his list today.
Oh my god.
And if you're here right now, you get to hear it early.
Nice. Also, I did look up what like August 13th was in Japan. It's actually their kind of like not Day of the Dead, but like a similar holiday to that.
Oh, it's kind of like Halloween.
I say Day of the Dead because it's a remembrance of like loved ones and spirits and all that. So it's like I don't think it's a Halloween, but it's kind of like their week of remembering their not past, but like their ancestors and stuff.
Gotcha. And I just got a milkshake.
Nice.
Ooh, I can't tell what flavor it is though. It's good. I always tell him random milkshakes. But so here is his 1 through 16 in order with his favorite characters. One Piece, Luffy.
Oh, come on, Kush. You couldn't have made it any more bland.
Oh, just wait. Attack on Titan, Eren.
Oh, come on.
You'll like his number 3.
All right, hold on. What is it?
Bleach.
Okay.
Genyu Rusai Shikugani Yamamoto.
All right, that's a based pick right there.
The Eminence in Shadow. Sid Kagano, aka Shadow.
Fair.
JJK.
Okay.
Gojo. Blue Lock. Isagi.
That's the main character, right?
Yep. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Colonel Roy Mustang.
That is a good pick.
Black Clover. Yami Tsukihiro.
That's a good pick. All right.
That is. There's no better pick for freaking Black Clover than Yami.
He's redeeming himself just a little bit.
I can't remember, and I can't find the theory video anywhere because someone made a theory video that Yami.
I remember this.
That Yami was from another anime universe technically.
Mm-hmm.
And it was either One Piece or Bleach was one of the two he was from.
Yep. Because if it was One Piece, it's just Zoro that got lost.
But the reason the Bleach one came up, and Bleach was the biggest one for the longest time, is because how much inspiration is actually from Bleach.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with the Spade Kingdom saga, with all the devils and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Like,
it's probably real, you can see it.
People think it's based off Naruto because the way Yuno and Sasuke are, and it's like, no, that's more like Natsu and Gray from Fairy Tail.
Mm-hmm.
What it takes its inspiration from Black Clover is more Fairy Tail and Bleach. And I mean, if you look at the captain of the Green Praying Mantises next to Noitora, the number 5 Espada,
yep,
you can clearly see it. But either way, moving on. Demon Slayer and the Seppaku kid from the newest arc. The little kid from the newest arc. I'm pretty sure that's what that is.
Oh my god. I can 100% see it. I just looked up the guy from Black Clover.
Oh, Jack the Ripper?
Mm-hmm. I can 100% see the Noitora.
Yeah, you can see Noitora in him. You can see...
Oh my god, this picture is literally just a frame of Noitora. His tongue's sticking out.
Marileona, her personality is a little more extreme, but you can tell she's based off Yoruichi.
Okay.
And then, of course, Yami gives off Kisuke vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with the way Benihime is in the Shikai, where he swipes it and it does the red slash. And that's pretty much how Yami's magic is, but it's dark.
Okay.
Luck is 100% Kenpachi.
Oh, yeah.
But then you get more into the main cast, and it's more like Fairy Tail.
Yeah.
Asta, Natsu, Gray for Yuno, and then Lucy for Noelle.
Mm-hmm.
So, moving on, his number 10 is My Hero Academia.
Okay.
With Deku being his favorite.
Okay, now, if this was like season 3 My Hero, I'd say, okay, he's basic, but since we're in Vigilante arc, or since that's done now, I can say that's a good pick.
Oh yeah, Deku's definitely up there on my list. He's not my favorite. My favorite would have to be... It's really hard. It's one of those ones that's actually kind of hard to pick a favorite because there's so many characters. But right now I'm going to go with Tokuyami.
Okay.
But that could easily change for me for that series.
If I had to say... with my very little exposure to My Hero, with being only have watched season 4 and read the last couple of new chapters, it's probably Toga and Dabi are my favorite characters.
Oh, you read the last over 30 chapters now.
Yeah, I guess it would be that number at this point.
Because you started at like 360.
Mm-hmm. Well, we had to get me caught up. So.
Yeah. Well, there were certain instances that, like, okay, you saw the Vigilante arc.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little bit we can skip over, but then there's certain moments that we have to do before you get officially caught up, and that's where we started for you. With that said, it was when Kachan first arrived on the battlefield in front of Shigaraki.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, 2 chapters later, which we still haven't seen either of them yet.
He died!
It's been 34 chapters, basically.
Ooh. Need some new ones.
It's been 34 chapters since that happened to Bakugo. It's been 21 since we saw Midoriya.
Holy cow. Well, I can only imagine it's not going to be too much longer now.
Which, granted, when was that? That was back in December.
Oh, we're going on a year without seeing him.
We haven't seen Midoriya for longer than Luffy in the recent chapters of One Piece.
Holy cow. That's impressive right there.
His number 11 is AS Class, Assassination Classroom.
Okay.
With his favorite being Koro Sensei.
I mean, is there even anyone else you can pick?
My favorite's Karma.
Okay.
His number 12 is Dragon Ball.
Okay.
With his favorite being Goku. Very basic.
I would have been happier if he said, like, Cell or like
I was expecting like another
Trunks.
Future Trunks.
Future Trunks. Or even like give me Android 18 or 16 or 17. Give me any of the androids.
I'd have to say my favorite in Dragon Ball would have to be Android 17.
Absolutely. But I like all 3 of the androids. 16, 17, 18. They're all great. I love them.
But honestly, if I had to pick a true favorite from Dragon Ball, it's Master Roshi. It's Master Roshi. Like, come on.
I mean, it's Roshi.
He's one of the 4 characters that has been in the series since the very beginning.
And the fact is that he hasn't even really slowed down. It's just everyone else is way too strong for him anymore.
I mean, Goku, Chi-Chi, Bulma, and Roshi. Because Piccolo wasn't until, like, the end of OG Dragon Ball.
Yeah, when he became a good guy.
Well, he wasn't a good guy yet. He became a good guy becoming a Z.
Yeah, but I mean, like when he started becoming, or when he like got introduced and was part of
it was pretty close to the end. So if you want to count him as being from the beginning, that's 5 characters.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Naruto with Madara Uchiha being his favorite, which is completely understandable. I like Shikamaru more.
Good pick, and that's completely fair because it's Shikamaru, but.
His number 14 though is a very good one. Initial D.
Ooh.
With his favorite character being Takumi.
I believe that's the main character's name.
Yep.
All right.
My favorite, I can't remember his first name, but he's one of the I can't remember his full name at all. He's one of the brothers.
Okay.
Not really.
It's the yellow car or the white car?
Yeah, it's the yellow one.
Yellow car? Okay.
It's the because it's his car is a 97, I believe it's a 97, RX-7 FD.
That sounds right. It's been a while since I've watched that.
Because Ryunosuke, I think, is the older brother. He has an 80s RX-7 FC.
Yeah, that sounds right.
After that, F15 is Hell's Paradise.
Okay.
With Gabimaru the Hollow as his favorite character.
I mean,
and I haven't seen like the first.
Everyone
season...
else kind of dies. So, I mean, it's kind of fair to have Gabimaru.
Yeah, Gabimaru is great. I need to read more. I need to read more of it before I can actually pick a favorite.
That's fair.
And at 16, he has Avatar with Iroh being his favorite.
Oh, he makes me proud. All right, the latter half of the latter half kind of made up for the first like two, except for Goku. The Goku pick really dragged it back down, but other than that,
so if
pretty
you're
solid.
here for the My Hero chapter, you got a sneak peek at Sunday's list. That's what we're doing Sunday. Next Monday, we're going to try to do a One Piece chapter 1089 discussion because that chapter was a lot. And we're going to figure out what we're going to do next Wednesday. There's a possibility that we might take a break next Wednesday and not have anything. There's also a possibility that we will do a favorite / best moments from the anime and manga. But it's still up in the air. Make sure you follow Twitter at HenDiddy12 to get news on that. And of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, check out all the links in the description. Join our Discord. Check out the Twitters of me and Tony. And yeah, because no one else is here this week. And use the link down below to get yourself 5% off Rogue Energy at checkout. I think that's all.
I think so as well.
You got any closing statements for the people? As I sip on my milkshake.
No.
All right, well, he was supposed to say stay humble, get rumbled, but...
No. I don't... It's okay that it's our slogan. I do not like it.
Hey, man, it's going to grow on you.
Yeah, okay.
Just figure, if we get big enough and we have a deal to get our own, like, rogue flavor, it's going to be called stay humble, get rumbled.
Bro, we can't give them like a Titan flavor. Come on.
It wouldn't be AOD. It'd be Anime Madness because that's our slogan. They don't say that in the story.
I know, but it's the fact that it's stay humble, get rumbled, and the rumbling is Attack on Titan. So,
anyway, have a good night, everybody. We'll see you here Saturday for Summer Seasonal Preview Part 2.
Bye-bye.